Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, to all of my returning YouTube family and friends. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Teresa, and I'm super glad you guys decided to join me today. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my Happy Planner plan with me for the week of July 17th through the 23rd. So let's get it opened up and get to our page. This was last week's spread, which I went with a dolphin theme. And I used the dolphin washi that I got from AliExpress, my dolphin stickers that I received from 2 friend mails, and I love the way it turned out. Super happy with it. I used my little piggy paper clip that I got from Etsy, and then I also used this gorgeous paper clip that I received in friend mail as well, and I just love this. Isn't that pretty, guys? Love it. So let's get to this week, and I have kind of pre-done it a little bit. I started it and then I had to stop, but I covered up all of my numbers in the bottom here with my sticker paper from Avery. And if you'll notice, I'm here at Michaela's this Monday morning, actually. And I wasn't able to get it done yesterday, so I had to bring it with me today. So let me cut these here a little bit. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a very good weekend, very productive for me as far as getting several things planned for the bridal shower for Michaela, and Tony's mom, myself, and my mom are going to be doing that. And then we had TJ Saturday night, and he spent the night with us and stayed all day yesterday until Kristen got out of work last night at 9:30. And she came and picked him up, and I was going to do my plan with me after he left, but I was tired, so I decided I would just get everything together and bring it here with me to Michaela's. And I started it this morning, and then my little mister decided to wake up. So that put the kibosh on that. And he has just went down for his morning nap. And I thought, what better time to get this done than now? Oops. So I have went ahead and picked my paper and went ahead and cut that. And I'm going to be kind of following the same theme as I did in my Target Dollar Spot planner. I used the paper from the American Craft 6x6 paper pad, but in this spread I am going to be using the, where'd it go? Excuse me. Oh, it's not on here. I pulled the ice cream, the pink with white polka dots, and also red with white polka dots. Or no, I didn't. I used the confetti paper. So I have this, the little ice cream, and the pink and white polka dots. Thought those would be fun. The washi that I have pulled is the little confetti, and this is by Scotch. I pulled this green and white stripe, and I don't remember, I think I got this from either Pineapple Papery or another online haul, but I'm not positive where. I also pulled this kind of like a bluish teal with white polka dots, and then I also pulled this white with varying colors of pink polka dots. And then I also pulled, these 5 came from AliExpress, and I thought these might go nice. And then I also pulled in these sprinkles, so I got those as well. So we're just gonna kinda, these 2 are going to be my base, and then we will go from there as far as what I'm going to do. So I am going to start by laying down my paper. Let's see how I want to do this. We do have a planner swap coming up in August with Gracie, Beach Bum Gracie. She is hosting it, and it is going to be so fun. And I've got to do my spread for the week before and the week after. Excuse me. And then get that mailed out to my swap partner who is in Canada. And I'm really excited to do this. I saw it on some of the girls in the Plan With Me group. Tammy, which is TT Scraps, is her channel. Tanya, which is Home with Tanya, and then Beth. I'm not sure what her channel is, but the 3 of them did a swap, and it was so awesome. And it looked so fun. And then when I saw Gracie mention it on her channel, I was like, oh, I have got to get in on this. This is going to be fun. So I am super excited for this. So I cannot wait. And my partner and I have decided to do the week of August 14th, which is my little brother Eric's, would have been his birthday. He would have turned 30 this year, had he been with us still. And then, so I have to do the week before, and then the week, I figured I should do the week after just to be safe, because I don't know, like what the mail, time will be, being that it's going to Canada and coming from Canada. So, I'm gonna do the week before and the week after, and then I gotta get that mailed out Saturday to my partner, and then and I will film those, so I've got those ready to go post. And actually, the week after is Michaela's wedding. So I've already got that spread planned. I've got the stickers, I've got the paper. I just need to do the week before, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that one yet. So I've got to think on that. And then I also have to finish my nephew and his fiance's trellis this week. So I haven't even really started on it, guys. And it has to be done Saturday. But you know what? I work better under pressure. I don't know why, I always have. I come up with my ideas better. I don't know, I always have, even when I worked, had a job. It always seemed that I did my best work when it was, the last minute. Not necessarily the last minute, but, getting closer to the date of the project that was due or what have you. So I don't know why that is. I know that's just odd, but that's the type of person I am. So I just roll with it. And I didn't really want to do theirs too soon, just because I didn't want, things to come off or that type of deal. So I figured it would be better to wait to get it done closer to the actual wedding. Then he's got to haul it back to the venue. So I don't know if he's gonna come and pick it up Thursday or Friday, since the wedding is Saturday. I've got to get with him on that yet. And I don't know how he's going to get it to where he needs it to go. I'm thinking he's gonna come pick it up Friday, since they actually can't set up until, I do believe they said Saturday. So, so he'll either come and get it Friday night or Saturday. But neither of them have a truck. And it's a 7-foot trellis. I mean, it comes apart. The legs and stuff. And they got it from Hobby Lobby, and they found it on clearance for $15. I was like, holy cow. Excuse me. And I do believe those things are quite pricey. And Michaela is using a wooden trellis that her soon-to-be father-in-law built for Tom and Connie's wedding. That was just last weekend. And because Connie and Michaela kind of put their heads together with things that they could share, basically. And Michaela wanted a wooden trellis. And we had already talked to Terry about possibly him and John doing one together. But he just did it himself, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And then what he did at the other end of the aisle, like where the bride starts to come down the aisle, him and her father, Connie's father from England, built almost like another kind of a trellis, but it's an arch that has like the bifolding closet doors on it. And I had mentioned that to Michaela, and that would be really cool because they're getting married outside, that if we had some kind of a swinging door, to where it would be closed until, the girls started walking down the aisle, and then it would get closed again before Michaela and John came down the aisle and, you know, opened, you know, at the start of the bridal march or whatever. And that's what they did. And it is stunning. Stunning, you guys. I was so impressed. And they got the doors from a garage sale for like nothing. And then Terry and Connie's dad put it together when her dad got here from England, which they came the week before the wedding, I believe. So yeah, I mean, sorry about that, guys. Got a phone call. I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. I don't know why I do that. Goodness. If I could do it now, I would, but I don't want to cut you guys off again. I hate that. I should have did it before I hit the record button again. But I just declined it anyway. Though I'll call them back. I love the way this paper is looking, you guys. It's awesome. Super, super excited. Oh, little man is fighting his sleep. Boy, he's just in there chit-chatting away with himself. Last night was the first night he has slept in his room, in his own room, in his crib, all by himself. Michaela has had him in her room, hers and Tony's room, in a pack and play. And that was, the plan was to keep him in there until he was 1 with them. And he was not a co-sleeper, but he was in their room. And she said and since they've moved here, he has not been sleeping through the night, which is just very odd to me. But I know it's because he's in a new place, and you know, there's been so many changes and this and that. And you know, I explained that to Michaela, and she's like, well, that makes sense. So she said, I asked her how he did, if it was hard to get him into bed, and she said, you know, to sleep, and she said no, that he slept so good, which totally surprised me. She said he did not wake up one time. I was like, holy moly. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. He's just in there jib-jabbing away. Just a tad over here. Boy, he has been getting very testy lately. I mean, he's 15 months. So, I mean, it's not to be, I mean, it's to be expected. So, but he has figured out how to climb on anything. And keeping him off the tables in family room is a chore, let me tell you. He just thinks that it's his duty, no matter what anybody says, to climb on those tables. And it's like, I do not think so, mister. And he'll just look right at me and keep climbing. And we don't use the word no. Michaela decided she did not want to use the word no. And that she wanted to use an alternative for no. So it's, and then, you know, instead of saying no, we say, no, thank you, Nolan. That's not, you know, like if he goes to pick up my drink or my phone or whatever, we say, no, thank you, Nolan. That's Grandma's. This is Nolan's. And then we'll give him his, you know, one of his toys, or if he like climbs on the table, it's no thank you, Nolan. We don't climb on furniture, you know. But he doesn't say no, but he shakes his head no. And Michaela's like, I don't understand where he learned how to shake his head no. Well, it's from me, because when I tell him no thank you, I shake my head no. And yeah, so he tells you no in his own little way. She's like, thanks a lot, Mom. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That wasn't the goal. It didn't dawn on me that I was doing it until I actually caught myself doing it one day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she is going to kill me. So yeah, she wasn't. And this green looks so awesome with the green on these cones. I love it. And I may have to do I should have cut some of my sticker paper. Yeah, I'll have to do two, because this is very transparent. Didn't even dawn on me that it would be that transparent, but wow, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is. Let me, I'm gonna try to do this so I don't have to cut any of that side. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't do this and then use my Happy Planner hole punch, because it would not punch. That would be too thick right there for that washi. That's all right. We'll get through it. like I was saying, I'm super excited to be doing this planner swap. And I am so ready to get my pages done or my spreads done and get it out in the mail. I'm super excited. Can't wait. I think I will put 2 since I did so many on that side. Line it up here. So I was I was emailing with one of my friends that I've made here on YouTube. She is one of the wonderful people I have had the privilege to get to know very well. I love her. Love you, Brenda. And she was telling me how she really enjoyed, like, you know, when I talk about the kids and the stories that I tell, you know, like when they, oh shoot, I should have went all the way down, when they were growing up and that sort of thing. And I said I have a lot of stories I could tell, especially about Michaela, because Michaela was always such a goofball. And her friends did some crazy stuff. But I wouldn't be able to get through them because I would be laughing so hard, you guys, that I wouldn't be able to breathe. And when I get laughing really hard, Michaela, I could have killed her when she was in high school. And when Snapchat first came out, she would get me laughing so hard because her and all her friends thought it was hysterical to watch me laugh because I laugh so hard that I cry and I can't breathe, and my stomach muscles start hurting so bad. Well, what she would do is she would get me laughing on purpose, and then she would record me and use it as her Snapchat story. And like when I get laughing really hard like that, when I go to like gasp for air, I like laugh like super loud. I'm like, you know. So I was telling her I have so many good stories I could tell you guys, but I would just die laughing because I can't get through them in person, you know, like trying to tell somebody, like if me and Michaela are talking about something that they did, or you know, things, you know, just the goofiness that I dealt with that kid and her friends. I couldn't get through them. I couldn't get through the stories. There would just be no way. And I said, but I do have a few that I think I could try to get through without laughing too hard. So, I mean, I've got some doozies, boy, and you guys just would not believe half of the stuff that this child and her friends used to do. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna tell you this one, and it was, they decided that they were gonna make these YouTube videos, and I think they were like in maybe 8th grade. It was before high school, so it had to have been like 8th grade. And it was the summer of 8th grade. So maybe they were going into 8th grade. And they decided to make these YouTube videos called The Dead Man Drag. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it because it's so ridiculous. Oh my God, just thinking about it and just those videos, seeing those videos in my head just cracked me up. I'm already starting to cry because I'm just like, those girls were so stupid. Okay, so they started doing it in the house, and they would be upstairs, and we have a hallway up there that goes to all of the 3 bedrooms that are up there, which is, it would have been Kristen's on the left, Michaela's on the right, which is my craft room, and then our room at the end. Well, what they would do is get Carly or whoever, Lauren, one of them girls, or Michaela, and they would put them in a sheet, or like it would just be them. And they would be laying there like they were dead, and the other girl would be dragging her, and they'd be like, this really like they were really straining to get this dead body down the hallway. Well, one night they decided, and it was like 2 a.m. These idiots decided to go do it in the middle of the road. Oh, I don't think I can do this. Oh my God. Well, they're filming it because they had to have 3 people. Oh my God, 1 to film it and 2 to do this scene. Oh God. Well, Michaela's out there, and they got Carly wrapped up in the sheet. They've got Carly wrapped up in the sheet, and Lauren's filming them, and Michaela's dragging the sheet down the middle of the road, right? Well, this car comes, and we live in town. We're like a block off the main road. Well, here comes this car, and they realize it's the town cop. Because who else would be out driving around the downtown in the middle of the night? So oh my God, you guys. Michaela and Lauren see that it's the cop. Well, Carly's wrapped in the sheet. And Michaela just ditches her. Lauren take off running. And they're like, run, Carly, it's the police. Well, Carly, remember, is wrapped up in the sheet. So she's like struggling to get out of the sheet. And she manages to get out. And they all run into the house, right? Well, hello, it's not like they didn't see where you went, dummies. So Michaela said the next thing they know, there's a knock at the front door. Well, who do you think it would be? The Lawton police. And they're like, were you girls out in the middle of the road? They're like, or he said, like, what were you girls doing out in the middle of the road or something? They're like, we were just doing whatever, making a video or something stupid. I don't even know what they told the guy. And so he said, well, do your parents know you're out there? And obviously not. We're sleeping. We have to work the next morning. And So he's like, well, I need to talk to your mom and dad. He says, I need to talk to your mom or dad. So Michaela's like, so she comes, she said she went upstairs the first time and she told him that she couldn't wake, that we were sleeping. And he said, well, you need to go wake him up. Well, our bedroom door, it's an old-fashioned door, so it's got a glass. Like, our door is like a front door. It's like a 6-panel glass door, and we have a blind on it. Oh, this isn't very sticky. Let me see if this is even gonna work. Well, so he says, well, you need to wake him up. So Michaela, and we have the blinds on the outside of our door because of the dogs. We don't want them like breaking, you know, like with looking through them or whatever. So Michaela, and we always keep the blinds closed. Well, Michaela opened them, and for some reason, John sleeps like closest to the door, and then I'm next to the window. And for some reason, oh, I can't do that. Okay, well, let's do a different color. Let's do the yellow. Well, for some reason, I like feel like somebody's staring at me. Like, you know how you get that feeling when somebody is staring at you? Well, that's what it was like. And I woke up and like, so I kind of like sat up, and when Michaela saw me sit up, she opens the door and she's like, Mom. And I'm like, what, honey? And she's like, the cops are here. And I'm like, the cops are here? I'm like, well, where's Kristen? Because my mind automatically went to Kristen. She was my troublemaker. And I said, why are they here? And Michaela's like, I don't know. Mind you, she knows darn well what they're there for. And I'm like, well, what do they want? And she's like, they want to talk to you. And I'm like, well, where's Kay? And she's like, she's in her room. And I'm like, okay, you're sure she's in her room? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I go down there, and he's like, you know, it's a small town, so we know the cops. We're not unfamiliar with them. You see them a lot in town, and, you know, they'll stop and chit chat with you if you're out working in your yard or whatnot. So, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was McClung. And he says, he's not real nice. He's not a very pleasant person to deal with. He says, well, and he starts telling me the story. And, I couldn't help but laugh. It was so ridiculous. And I did. I laughed. And he didn't think it was very funny. But I did. So, that's one of my many Michaela stories. But he basically explained to the girls that, you know, it was very dangerous for them to be out there in the middle of the night doing that with, you know, they could get run over. Had it not been him, somebody could have ran him over, and no one would have ever known. Dude, we're in Lawton, Michigan. There's like maybe one car that might drive down the road, even, you know, after 9 o'clock. Oh, goodness. So that's one story of Miss Michaela and her crazy friends that I told Brenda I would share with y'all. That was a good laugh. Probably had to be there to see it, but but I did see the film. And he just said, well, you need to make sure they stay in the house. Blah, blah, blah. There is a curfew. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We got you, buddy. Okay, so now I'm going to... And I have decided for my... I don't know if you guys can hear him in there or not, but he is just going to town. So I'm going to use these numbers because they're multicolored, and I thought they would be perfect. And I think I'm just going to use the numbers. I'm not even going to worry about putting the day because I know the 17th is today. If I feel I need to put a day of the week, I will add it later, but I think this will be just fine. Oh. And I didn't dare wake John up because, you know, he wouldn't have cared that they were out there being, I mean, they were just being kids, you know, just stupid kid stuff. But he would have been mad that he got woke up. Oh, I love that. Okay. And those numbers came out of this book by Create 365. You get 2,601 pieces, and it's got numbers. There's 5 of these pages. I did it in a Joann's haul, and then you've got different holidays. You've got the year. I mean, it's just a fantastic. So if you guys want to see the flip through on this, it is in a Joann's haul that I did a few weeks ago. And actually I might make an iCard or link it down below. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is these are all my stickers. I've got my functionals, and then I've got my decorative. So I'm going to put those there for now, and then I picked my weekly, and it is going to be don't be afraid to do something big, and that is going to go right here. Okay. And then I'm going to put my to-do. Oh, I wish I had a different color to do. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this book or not, but this is also a Create 365. I don't want to do that yellow because that's a really bright yellow. I don't know, it might look okay. There's not a lot of yellow though, so let me see. Now we've got red. And I love this. This is the rainbow book. And here's the orange. Okay, let me get through the yellow. There's the green. Yeah, I don't like the green. It doesn't go too well. Well, I mean, it kind of would. This was the one I was looking for, but that might be too light. Then there's this. There's that green. I'm kind of digging the orange. I'm gonna go with the orange. Because there's a lot of orange. So we're gonna go with the orange, and I'm gonna put my to-do here. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm a little quiet doing this, but I don't know why. I just like to make sure I get everything right where it's supposed to be. And that everything is lined up right, you know? Like my friend Ashley, she just zips through these things like it's nothing. Okay. And as always, I will do my writing after the video, just because it takes so long, and I'm sure this is a long video. I don't understand why my videos are so stinking long all the time. It's irritating. And I know you guys, some of you prefer the longer videos, but it's just, I know it's it takes so much of your time, and I feel so bad. Okay. So, and then see when I have the interruptions, like the phone calls, and you know, it doesn't keep track of my time. It starts all over again, so then I don't know exactly where I'm at. I kind of have to guesstimate, and yeah, so all right, so paperclip wise, this I received in friend mail that I'm going to use. So we're gonna put that here, and I love the flower. It's perfect. And then I made these with the little bows. I got these bows at Dollar General, and I just attached them to the little paper clips. And I did use the smaller paper clips, but I thought those would look nice with my colors, and I was right. It's bright and sunny, and then I do want to I'll use this one. Okay. And let me flip this bad boy around. Put those there and try to clean up some of this mess. Okay, guys. So this is my Happy Planner Plan with me for the week of July 17th through July 23rd. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a great big thumbs up. If you are new to my channel and you want to see more of my videos, click that red subscribe that's down below. And if you guys want to be notified every time I upload a new video, click that little bell that's just above the red subscribe, and you'll get sent notifications every time I upload a new video. And as always, guys, please leave me your comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comment section. And guys, as always, from me to you, great big hugs and have an awesome week, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.